I'm Matt with the National Weather Service Chicago office located in Romeoville. It is 7 a.m. on New Year's Eve morning. Thank you for joining us for this latest multimedia weather briefing. What we are going to discuss is snowfall beginning during the mid to late afternoon today, persisting through tonight, New Year's Eve night, and into New Year's morning. Also, we'll briefly look ahead to potentially additional snowfall Wednesday night into the day Thursday. Just a quick look at morning radar imagery, and why I wanted to show this is that the ongoing snow across the Dakotas into parts of Minnesota and Iowa will transition southeast along this favored corridor, basically for snowfall development, into and across northern Illinois and far northwest Indiana. Confidence on this is high that there will be accumulating snow spreading into this blue shaded area, basically. And that onset time across north central Illinois, including the Rockford area and the Interstate 39 corridor, basically by 2 to 3 p.m., accumulating snow should have onset. Further east, across the Chicagoland metro area, around sundown or shortly thereafter, accumulating snow should have onset, including into far northwest Indiana. The main impact with this event is accumulating snowfall, and again, that timeline beginning mid to late afternoon through New Year's morning. So again, that includes the entire tonight period, and this is New Year's Eve night. So many of you may be out and about or have some travel plans, and what we want to stress is to keep in mind that there will probably be accumulating snow on some roadways and reduced visibility, and with that will come longer travel times and in some places potentially treacherous travel, especially within those more modest snowfall rates across parts of northern Illinois. And something to note, while not necessarily dangerous, temperatures are going to be steady in the lower to mid-teens tonight, and that is a ways below freezing, and so that may limit the effectiveness of some of the roadway treatments out there. The headlines that are in effect: winter weather advisory across, again, northern Illinois, far northwest Indiana, basically the Interstate 80 corridor and northward there. The winter weather advisory in the outlined area here begins basically prior to 2 p.m. and further east, including the Chicago metro area, again, more so around sunset. And this winter weather advisory lasts through 10 a.m. New Year's morning. For total snowfall through New Year's morning, we are expecting 3 to 6 inches across the corridor, again, along and north, basically, of Interstate 80. There may be an enhanced area along and just north of the I-88 corridor and along the I-90 corridor into the Chicago metro, where there could be some of those upper end amounts of 4 to 6 inches. It's not impossible that there are some isolated amounts higher than that. Looking ahead to Wednesday night and Thursday, we will have another system develop to our south and transition to the northeast. That may bring accumulating snowfall of at least a few inches across parts of east central Illinois into northwest Indiana and possibly the Chicago metro area. Also, what is actually more favored is that some lake effect snow may develop into parts of eastern Wisconsin Wednesday afternoon and night and transition southward as we get later into Wednesday night into the day Thursday. And as you can see by the arrows indicated on that middle map there, that fetch of the cold air down the lake waters will basically point into Chicago as we get into Thursday morning, the morning of January 2nd, and then that will transition into Indiana. So it's possible accumulating snow of a few inches occurs with that, again, later Wednesday night into the day Thursday. Temperatures will remain chilly during this time period as we start the new year. So in summary, 3 to 6 inches of snowfall is expected from the mid to late afternoon through tonight into the early morning hours tomorrow as it begins to taper. This includes the Rockford and Chicago metropolitan areas. Snow-covered roads and low visibility will be seen, and again, that may have impacts with it being New Year's Eve night. More snowfall is possible later Wednesday into Thursday, and that includes lake effect snow into the Chicagoland metro area, particularly the lake-adjacent areas, and into northwest Indiana. Again, it's 7 a.m. on New Year's Eve morning. Thank you for joining us for this multimedia weather briefing. Forecast information could change to a later time, so be sure to check back to our website, weather.gov/Chicago, for the latest forecast information. And as always, be sure to stay tuned to local media, our social media platforms, and NOAA Weather Radio for the latest information.